My neighbor, Daniel Marsh, was the kind of man who waved at you every single morning. Retired, quiet, kept a bird feeder on his porch. His wife passed 3 years ago. After that, he lived alone in that old blue house at the end of Crestline Drive, the last door on the left. Here's what nobody noticed. For 6 weeks straight, Daniel waved at me every morning at exactly 7:14 a.m. Not 7:13, not 7:15. I'm a nurse. I pay attention to time. At first, I thought it was sweet. Then I thought it was strange. Then I stopped waving back just to see what would happen. He still waved. Same time, same hand, same slow, deliberate motion. The smell started on a Tuesday. Not garbage, not something rotten, something sweet, like fruit that's been sitting in a hot car too long. I assumed it was the trash. I assumed it was an animal. I assumed wrong. On Thursday, I called the non-emergency police line. Told them I hadn't seen Daniel open his door in over 2 weeks, even though he kept waving. The officer on the phone asked, "Ma'am, you said he's been waving at you?" I said yes. He went quiet for a second that lasted way too long and said, "We'll send someone." 2 officers went in. I watched from my driveway. The younger one came back out in under a minute and bent over the flower bed. The other one got on his radio immediately. They wouldn't look at me. Later, a detective knocked on my door. He asked me about the waving. I told him everything: the time, the consistency, the hand. He wrote it all down without expression and then told me carefully that Daniel Marsh had been dead for at least 3 weeks. The medical examiner would confirm it was his heart. Sudden, peaceful probably. The detective said something else too. He said there were no mirrors visible from the street, no timers on any lamps. No one else had access to the house. He asked if I was absolutely certain I had seen someone waving. I said yes, every morning, 7:14 a.m. He nodded slowly, closed his notepad and said, "People see what they expect to see." Then he left. I told myself he was right. Routine does that to you. You see the same thing enough times, your brain fills it in even when it's not there. That's science. That's psychology. I believed that completely. Until this morning. Daniel's house has been empty for 2 months now. The bird feeder is still there. The porch is dark. And at exactly 7:14 a.m., before I could stop myself, I waved. Out of habit. The way you do. And I don't know why I'm telling you this. Maybe because I need someone else to know. But something in that dark window waved back.